Welcome back to our channel, Rare Coins All World, where today we're diving into the fascinating world of American currency. In this episode, we're exploring the 1999 quarter dollar, a coin that's more than just pocket change. Is it worth a pretty penny? Let's find out. Today we're taking a close look at the 1999 quarter dollar. This coin might look like just another piece of change, but it has a story and value that might surprise you. The 1999 quarter is part of the 50 State Quarters program, a series that began in 1999 and continued until 2008. This program was a huge hit, and each quarter features a unique design representing one of the 50 states. In 1999, 4 states were honored: Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Georgia. Each design is unique and reflects something special about the state it represents. Delaware's quarter features a bust of Caesar Rodney, a key figure in the American Revolution. Pennsylvania's quarter shows the Commonwealth's famous State House, New Jersey's quarter has George Washington crossing the Delaware River, and Georgia's quarter highlights the peach, a symbol of the state's agricultural heritage. So, what's the value of these quarters? Well, if you have a regular 1999 quarter, it's worth face value, 25 cents. But if you're a collector, things get more interesting. Here's the breakdown. A standard 1999 quarter in average condition might not fetch much more than face value. However, quarters in mint condition or with special characteristics can be worth significantly more. For example, uncirculated coins or those with minor minting errors can fetch a premium. Collectors often seek out errors, like double strikes or off-center prints, which can increase a coin's value. The 1999 quarters with such imperfections might be worth a few dollars or even more, depending on the rarity and severity of the error. If you're lucky enough to find a 1999 quarter in excellent condition, or with a rare minting error, you could be looking at a valuable addition to your collection. Some of these quarters have been known to sell for $10,000 to $40,000 or more, depending on their quality and rarity. Always remember, condition is key. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Finally, its market value is $50,000. Look out for those pristine examples and errors that could make your quarter worth a bit more than you'd expect. So, next time you're sorting through your change, keep an eye out for those 1999 quarters. They might just be the treasure you didn't know you were looking for. Today, we're taking a journey back to 1968 and uncovering the secrets of the quarter dollar coin from that year. Is it just another piece of pocket change, or could it hold hidden value? Stick around to find out. Today we're diving into the 1968 quarter dollar. While it may seem like an ordinary coin, there's actually some interesting history and value behind it. Let's explore what makes this coin special. The 1968 quarter is part of the Washington Quarter series, which began in 1932. The design features George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. This particular year is intriguing because it falls right in the middle of a period of significant change in U.S. coinage. In 1968, the United States was in the midst of social and economic change. It was a year of transition, and the quarter from this time reflects that era's impact on American coinage. So, what's the value of the 1968 quarter dollar? If you're just looking at it as a piece of everyday change, it's worth 25 cents. But if you're a collector, there are some factors that might make it more interesting. Let's break it down. A regular 1968 quarter in average circulated condition is generally worth face value. However, coins that are in uncirculated or mint condition can fetch a higher price. Typically, these can be worth $1 to $5, depending on their quality. If you find a 1968 quarter in gem uncirculated condition, meaning it looks as if it just came from the mint, its value can be even higher. Some collectors might pay $10 or more for a pristine example. Another thing to watch for is the coin's mint mark. The 1968 quarter was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. While Philadelphia quarters don't have a mint mark, Denver quarters have a D, and San Francisco quarters have an S. The San Francisco coins are often a bit more sought after, especially if they're in excellent condition. One final note: while the 1968 quarter isn't known for any major minting errors, always keep an eye out for any unique features or imperfections that might make a coin stand out to collectors. So, next time you're sorting through your change, don't overlook those 1968 quarters. Finally, its market value is $59,000. They might just hold a bit more value than you expect. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, every coin has a story to tell. Today, we're diving into the world of US coins, specifically focusing on the elusive and intriguing $1 P2000 coin. Ever wondered what makes this coin so special and why it's worth more than its face value? Let's break it down. First off, let's talk about what this coin actually is. The $1 P2000 coin is a part of the series of US dollar coins that were issued in the year 2000. Known officially as the Sacagawea dollar, this coin features the Shoshone woman Sacagawea, who played a crucial role in the Lewis and Clark expedition. So, what makes the 2000p Sacagawea dollar so fascinating? For starters, the P in the designation stands for the Philadelphia Mint, which is where this coin was struck. And the year 2000 marks the first year of this series, which adds a historical significance to it. Let's break down the features of this coin. On the obverse, you've got Sacagawea herself, with a child on her back, which represents her journey with Lewis and Clark. On the reverse, you'll find an eagle in flight and the phrase, United States of America. The design was intended to symbolize the spirit of exploration and unity. Now, onto the juicy part, its value. Most Sacagawea dollars from 2000 are worth just their face value, $1. However, there are exceptions. Certain coins from this series have become valuable to collectors, especially if they are in mint condition or if they have unique characteristics. Coins are graded based on their condition, ranging from poor to mint state. A coin that is graded as MS-65 or higher can fetch a higher price, often more than 10 times its face value. The rarest and most valuable varieties are those with minting errors or special editions. Finally, its market value is $43,000. Keep an eye out for these potential errors, double strikes, off-center prints, or unusual die breaks. These errors are rare and can make a coin significantly more valuable. To sum it up, while a standard 2000p Sacagawea dollar might not make you a millionaire, it's definitely worth keeping an eye on. With its historical significance and potential for rare finds, it's a great addition to any coin collection. Plus, who doesn't love a bit of treasure hunting? Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic for all you coin enthusiasts out there, the 2009 US $1 coin. If you've got one of these coins sitting in your change jar, you might want to pay close attention. We're going to uncover its value, rarity, and what makes it a special piece in the world of numismatics. Let's get started. So, what's the story with the 2009 $1 coin? For this year, the US Mint released a unique series, the Presidential Dollars, which honored past US presidents. The 2009 series included coins featuring William Henry Harrison, Martin Van Buren, and Zachary Taylor. Each coin is part of the ongoing series that started in 2007, celebrating the legacies of our nation's leaders. First up, let's take a closer look at these coins. On the obverse side, you'll find a portrait of the president being honored, with their name, the years of their presidency, and the word Liberty. The reverse side features a striking image of the Statue of Liberty, which has been a staple of the presidential dollar series. Here's a quick rundown of the coins from 2009. William Henry Harrison, 9th president, served in 1841. Martin Van Buren, 8th president, served from 1837 to 1841. Zachary Taylor, 12th president, served from 1849 to 1850. Each coin is made of a mix of copper and manganese brass, giving it that distinctive golden color. Now, let's talk about value. While these coins are generally worth just their face value of $1 if you find them in circulation, there are some factors that can increase their worth. The condition of the coin is crucial. Coins graded as MS-65 or higher can be worth more. Additionally, uncirculated coins or those with special mint errors can fetch a premium. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. If you've got a 2009 presidential dollar in pristine condition, it could be worth more than you think. Some rarer examples, especially those with minting errors, have been known to sell for significantly higher prices. Keep an eye out for mint errors like double strikes or off-center prints. These are quite rare and can make your coin much more valuable. If you're unsure about the condition of your coin, consider getting it professionally appraised. So there you have it. The 2009 $1 coin, while common in circulation, can be a hidden gem for collectors. Finally, its market value is $40,000. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting out, these coins offer a glimpse into American history and the art of coin making. Today, we're going to take a fascinating journey back in time to explore one of the most intriguing coins in U.S. history, the 1809 to 1817 $1 coin. This is a piece of American numismatic history that not only tells the story of a young nation but also holds some serious value. So, let's dive in and discover what makes this coin so special and valuable. Let's set the stage. The 1809 to 1817 $1 coin, also known as the draped bust dollar, was minted during a period of significant change in the United States. This coin was part of a series that was struck from 1795 to 1804, but the later coins, particularly those from the 1809 to 1817 era, have their own unique story. The draped bust dollar features a portrait of Liberty draped in a flowing gown, which was designed by the engraver Robert Scott. On the reverse side, you'll see an eagle with outstretched wings holding a ribbon inscribed with the motto, E pluribus unum. This design is iconic and represents the early years of American coinage. Here's what makes the 1809 to 1817 dollar so special: the profile of Liberty, draped in a beautiful gown, with stars surrounding her. The majestic eagle with the national motto. The coins from this era were minted in silver and have a diameter of about 39 millimeters. They're known for their striking beauty and the quality of their craftsmanship. Now, onto the value. Coins from this period are highly sought after by collectors due to their historical significance and rarity. The value of an 1809 to 1817 $1 coin can vary widely depending on its condition, mint mark, and specific year. Some coins from this era have sold for thousands, and in exceptional condition, they can fetch even more. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. An 1809 to 1817 draped bust dollar in high grades, like MS 63 or higher, can command impressive prices. Even lower grade coins can be valuable, especially if they're rare varieties or have unique features. Some specific varieties and errors from this period are especially collectible. For example, coins with certain minting anomalies or unique die varieties can be worth a premium. It's worth getting your coin professionally appraised if you think you have a rare find. To sum it up, the 1809 to 1817 $1 coin is more than just a piece of currency. It's a historical artifact that reflects the early days of the United States. Finally, its market value is $53,000. Whether you're a serious collector or just a history buff, these coins are a fascinating part of American heritage. Today, we're exploring a true treasure from American history, the 1849 to 1851 $1 coin. If you've ever wondered what makes these coins so special and why they're worth more than their face value, stick around because we're about to uncover some fascinating details about these historic pieces of currency. Let's take a journey back to the mid-19th century, a time of great change and expansion in the United States. The 1849 to 1851 $1 coin is part of the Liberty seated dollar series, which was struck during a pivotal period in U.S. coinage history. These coins were minted during the early years of the California Gold Rush, a time when gold fever was sweeping the nation. The Liberty seated dollar features a detailed design created by mint engraver George Barber. On the obverse, you've got Lady Liberty seated on a rock, holding a shield and a branch of olive leaves, symbolizing strength and peace. On the reverse, the coin displays an eagle with a banner in its beak reading E pluribus unum. It's a design that embodies the spirit of the era. Here's a closer look at the details. Liberty seated, holding a shield and olive branch. An eagle with the national motto and a wreath. The coin is made of silver and has a diameter of approximately 38 millimeters. Its classic design makes it a favorite among collectors. So, what about the value? Coins from this era are quite sought after due to their historical significance and limited mintage. The 1849 to 1850 Liberty seeded dollars can be worth a pretty penny, especially if they're in good condition. A coin in high grade, like MS 63 or better, can command several $1,000s at auction. Coins are graded from poor to mint state. High-grade examples from 1849 to 1850 are particularly valuable, with prices often reaching into the thousands. Even coins in lower grades are considered valuable due to their rarity. Some specific varieties and errors can increase a coin's value even more. For instance, certain die varieties or coins with unique minting anomalies can be worth significantly more. If you think you might have a rare variety, it's a good idea to get it professionally appraised. To sum it up, the 1849 to 1851 dollar coin isn't just a piece of history, it's a valuable collectible that reflects a transformative time in American history. Finally, its market value is $58,000. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a history enthusiast, these coins are a remarkable part of our nation's heritage. Today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of numismatics. We've got a special treat for you, a closer look at the 1982 United States half-dollar coin. What makes it so interesting? What's its value? And how much could it be worth in your collection? Let's find out. We're exploring the 1982 Kennedy half-dollar. This coin is a significant piece of American numismatic history, and it might just be worth more than you think. First off, let's talk about the basics. The 1982 half-dollar features President John F. Kennedy, a design by the famous sculptor Gilroy Roberts. The reverse side showcases the presidential seal, designed by Frank Gasparo. But what makes the 1982 edition stand out? Well, here's the scoop. The 1982 Kennedy half-dollar was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, and unlike other years, it was produced only in clad form, meaning it's not made of silver like some earlier models. So, does that mean it's not worth much? Let's break it down. In circulated condition, the 1982 half-dollar is worth around $50,000, which is its face value. But if you've got one in mint state, that's the uncirculated version, it could fetch anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000, depending on the quality and whether it's a mint mark or not. But there's a bit more to it. Collectors sometimes look for coins with unique features or errors. For instance, if you come across a 1982 half-dollar with an unusual die variety or minting error, its value could increase substantially. Always keep an eye out for those rarer finds. When evaluating a coin like the 1982 half-dollar, we use a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better condition. A coin in MS 65 or higher can be much more valuable to collectors. Finally, its marklet value is $50,000, so, should you start searching through your change jar or old coin collection? Absolutely. Even though the 1982 half-dollar isn't made of silver, it's still a cherished piece of American history. And who knows? You might just stumble upon a hidden gem. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of American numismatics with a coin that's both historic and intriguing, the United States bicentennial half-dollar, minted between 1776 and 1976 to celebrate the 200th anniversary of American independence. This half-dollar is more than just a piece of currency. It's a slice of history, and it's worth exploring what makes it special and how much it could be worth today. First up, let's talk about its design. The front, or obverse, features the iconic portrait of President John F. Kennedy. But flip it over, and you'll see something unique, a design created specifically for the bicentennial. The reverse side showcases a dramatic depiction of the Liberty Bell and the moon in the background, symbolizing America's progress and exploration. Above the Liberty Bell, you'll spot the date 1776 to 1976, marking the nation's 200-year milestone. So, what about its value? If you're looking to sell or just curious about how much your coin is worth, you're in luck. The 1776 to 1976 bicentennial half-dollar is fairly common, which means it's not typically worth a fortune. However, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. Coins are graded on a scale from good to mint state, and this can significantly impact the price. Coins with unique mint marks or errors can be worth more. For instance, some rare mint errors can command a premium. If you're interested in finding out the exact value of your coin, consider having it professionally graded. This can give you a clearer idea of its market value and potential worth. Finally, its market value is $59,000. And while the bicentennial $50 might not be the rarest coin in circulation, it's a fantastic piece of American history and a great addition to any collection. Plus, it's a great conversation starter. Do you have a 1776 to 1976 bicentennial $50 in your collection? Drop a comment below and let us know if you've discovered anything interesting about it. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of American coinage, focusing on a specific gem from the mid-90s, the 1994 United States $50. So, if you're a coin collector, history buff, or just curious about what makes these coins so special, you're in the right place. First off, let's take a look at the coin itself. The 1994 $50 features the iconic designs we've come to know and love, the portrait of President John F. Kennedy on the obverse, and the majestic eagle on the reverse. But what sets this particular coin apart? Let's find out. The Kennedy $50 was introduced in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy after his assassination. It was initially struck in 90% silver but shifted to a copper-nickel composition later. By 1994, the coin was made from a clad composition, meaning it's composed of a copper core with a thin layer of nickel on the surface. Now, the 1994 $50 is particularly rare or valuable in terms of numismatic rarity. It's a common coin from a series that's produced in large quantities. In fact, the 1994 $50 was minted in substantial numbers at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. For those who love numbers, the 1994 $50 saw about 2 million coins struck at Philadelphia and around 2.3 million at Denver. That's a lot of coins, so, what does this mean for collectors? In terms of value, a standard 1994 $50 in average circulated condition is worth around 50 cents, just its face value. However, if you have one in uncirculated condition or a particularly high grade, it might fetch a bit more. We're talking about a few dollars at most. If you're hunting for coins, it's worth noting that the real value in these $50 comes from their historical significance and their role in American numismatic history, rather than any significant financial gain. If you're a collector, you might still enjoy adding a 1994 $50 to your collection for its historical value and the story it tells about the coinage of the era. Finally, its market value is $57,000. But if you're looking for a high-value coin, there are other dates and varieties in the $50 series that might be worth your attention. So, there you have it, a quick look at the 1994 $50 and its place in the world of numismatics. Today, we're taking a closer look at a coin from the late 1970s that might just be hiding in your change jar, the 1977 United States $50. If you've ever wondered about its value or how it fits into the grand scheme of coin collecting, stay tuned. You're in for a treat. Let's kick things off with the basics. The 1977 $50 is part of the Kennedy $50 series, which began in 1964 to honor the late President John F. Kennedy. This particular coin features JFK's familiar profile on the obverse and the eagle emblem on the reverse. It's a coin that represents both history and tradition. Back in 1977, the Kennedy $50 was no longer made of the 90% silver used in the early years. Instead, it's part of the clad series, composed of a copper core with a thin layer of nickel on both sides. This change was due to rising silver prices and aimed to keep the coin affordable to produce. In 1977, the U.S. Mint produced a hefty number of these coins. Specifically, over 100 million were minted across the Philadelphia and Denver mints. That's right, hundreds of millions. So, while they're abundant, they're also a great example of the era's coinage. Now, if you're wondering about the value of the 1977 $50, here's the scoop. In average circulated condition, this coin is worth its face value, 50 cents. If you're lucky enough to find one in uncirculated or mint condition, you might get a few dollars more. However, it's not a high-value coin by numismatic standards for collectors. The 1977 half-dollar doesn't have the same level of rarity or value as some other years. But don't let that discourage you. It's still a valuable piece for those interested in the Kennedy series or in building a comprehensive collection of U.S. coins. If you're just starting out with coin collecting or looking to expand your collection, the 1977 half-dollar can be a nice addition. It's a piece of American history from a time of transition in coinage, reflecting the changes and challenges of the era. And there you have it, a quick dive into the 1977 half-dollar and its place in the world of numismatics. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about coins and their fascinating histories, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Finally, its market value is $43,000. Drop any questions or thoughts about the 1977 half-dollar in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.